Howdy, 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 folks. It's your boy, Tanks, coming at you with another video today. And today will be an educational video. This is for people who are either new to the game, or you know what, even who have been playing this game for years. This might still help them out. So, what we're focusing in this video is when to know when to retreat. If you know when to retreat, you will be surviving a lot longer, which means that you'll be doing more damage, you'll have more time to do damage, more time to get assistance, and just be improving your situational awareness and your gameplay even better, you guys. So, to start off, I am going to get into position. Now, when you're falling back, it does sort of use a little bit of map knowledge to know where you're able to fall back to and if it's like a good position. So, but that will come with just playing the games. And if you guys have been playing the game, then you guys already have a general idea of the maps, and so you might already have ideas of, oh, okay, so if this position that I'm in right now falls, I can always fall back to this position. And if that position falls, I can fall back to this position. And just have a mental picture in your head of, you know, if shit hits the fans and everything goes sideways, this is where I'm gonna head. Alright? So, we're gonna take position up over here on the left side because we are able to shoot into the middle. Now, if you notice right there, I spot two heavy tanks, an IS-7 and a T-57. Now, those aren't the slowest tanks, but they also are not the fastest. So, this is the first thing right now that you guys should be noticing. It is only me over here on this side of the map. If it is only you on one side of the map, I don't care how good of a player you think that you are, you're gonna lose. Alright? 9 times out of 10. Alright? I won't say 10 times out of 10, but 9 times out of 10, you're done. You're diddly done, boy. Alright? So, I know that I need to fall back, but I still have time. The T-57 and the IS-7 are gonna take a little bit to get up to the hill and get over to me. So, I'm gonna try to get some damage in over here in the middle. Granted, I'm not hitting anything because I'm a trash bag, but it is what it is. I get spotted by this light tank again. He hits a house. He's lost all his speed, so that's an easy shot right there. And now it's time for me to go. If I wait here any longer, I'm going to risk those two heavy tanks just coming and sweeping my booty hole up. So I'm not having it. So, it's time to fall back. Now, I already have a spot planted in my head, and y'all feel free to use this spot. It is a fantastic spot. I get spotted, I take a hit. I was probably the T-57. And so it's time. I waited a little bit too long right there, but it's okay. So right here is a fantastic position. I don't want to go too far because, as you can see, I have friends on the railroad track that can support me, and I don't want to completely give this side up. If I give this side up, it just gives the entire enemy team the railroad, and it just makes their job a lot easier. Now, see, even I took some hits right there. I could have fallen back earlier. 100% could have, should have. But in the light of things, I didn't, and I still make this work. So, you can see already that the location that I took up spotted the two heavy tanks that were, or the T-57 that came down, and I already have some assistance damage. I am officially the spotter for my tank in this location, so I can't back up. It would completely defeat the purpose. I have a bunch of support for once in my life on the railroad track, and I'm going to use it. So now that we took their vision away, I see a shot come in from the hill. I want to extend my vision, and I want to spot that guy. I have a bunch of guns behind me, and I want to put them into use. So, you just get into this next low point right here, and just come over here, and then boom. Already spotted. I knew it was IS-7, so I just loaded the heat up, and I'm just going to milk this guy. He's spotted right now. My teammates are going to be putting pressure on him, and the same with the M60 and the other T-57 right there. These guys are all stopped. They cannot push me without risking damage to their own self. And that was the big play, you guys. That is what I want you to take out of this. I saw I was outnumbered, I saw that I needed to move, and I did. And because I did that, I'm able to do more damage, more assistance, and have a great result and utterly dominate this side of the map. So now that we got that out of the way, that's the big thing here. There's still some things I want y'all to focus on in this game, and that's just putting your tank into the right location. Like, I know that IS-7 right there is gonna be, he can't push forward without getting spotted. He's done. Every time he does, boom, I spot him and I get to punish him. They're not gonna spot me unless that M60 pokes up. And now I see right here that my heavy tank is pushing in. I don't want to leave this guy by himself if he's going to take on a T-57 and another tank. But what I want to think about is if I go in there, I cannot just sit up here on the high ground and let the IS-7 shoot me. So if I'm going in, I'm going all the way in low ground into the river so that I cannot get hit from it. So for now, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Now, we see right here that the M60 and the T-57 are moving in on our medium, and our medium has the support of a TD. It's now or never. We have an overmatch. We have 3 tanks on their 2 tanks. Now, I need, like I said, boom, I need to get to the low ground. That IS-7 would have knocked me. I needed to take a jump off that cliff, and I needed to get low. Now right here, this is target prioritization, okay? That M60... yes, as it is a threat, but I already had one teammate on that M60. Now, if that T-57 reloads and get a second clip into one of us, that could be game-breaking. So, he was on reload. He was the bigger threat in that location, and I wanted to take him out first. I knew my teammate had the other guy, and the IS-7 didn't make a push. So, and now he's dead also. So now we have, because of the move that we made and falling back to a new location, providing vision, we were able to ultimately win this side. And now, instead of the game looking like it's going to be a complete landslide in the enemy team's favor, now it's looking like it's going to be more in our favor. And now that we have this whole side, I can now shoot into the center like I was originally doing in the beginning and not be a trash bag. And I get to work my way all the way down and around. Speaking about not being a trash bag shot. And look, at easy shot? You would think so, right? Trash bag shot. I'm trashy baggy over here. It's actually sort of weird because those trees hide the ridge line and you can't really tell where that tank is when they're behind the trees. But now I'm just coming up with excuses for myself, so I'm just gonna not. But let's look at what we've done so far, what we've been able to do. 3,900 damage of my own with another 2,000 assistance. Because we fell back. You know how much damage I would have had if I stayed in my original location? 0. I would have 0 damage. I'd be dead. Maybe I would have got 1 or 2 shots in, but ultimately I would have died and this game could have gone a lot differently. Because the enemies are pulling tanks back now. Alright, so pay attention. The Waffenpanzer just killed one of our guys. I know that he's going to be camped over in the very corner of the map, all in those tree lines and stuff, and he's gonna absolutely annihilate anybody who tries getting close to him. So I don't want to cross that thing until I'm unspotted. Now that I'm unspotted, the IS-7 is just gonna rush in there and YOLO it and try to get the mountain, which good for him. He's on full HP. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna get up over here on the top of the ridge line. The Waffenpanzer is spotted. That is priority number 1. He needs to get out of this game, and he is gone. And you can see that the IS-7 is still taking fire from where that Waffenpanzer was hiding, which means the other 2 mediums are over there along with the TD, I guarantee it. I'm starting to take hits right now. Not easy, lucky shot right there with a RBRT onto that guy. We needed him out of the game because him and his platoon mate were shredding me. The RD takes out the other platoon mate. Now I can say that they don't have any vision for this Yag Tiger or Yag Panther that's over here. So it's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. We got rid of all of the key people that we needed to get rid of. And for us using our noggin, we get rewarded with a good game and a victory. Getting to see the DPM of the T-85V6 just a little bit right there, which, by the way, is amazing. This is a solid tank. The only thing I just don't like about it is the AP. I don't like shell velocity. I like APCR. I like having high shell velocity. You know, but you can see right here 4,900 damage, 24 assistance, combined 7,400. Fan-diddly-tastic. Like I said, you guys, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's always be looking at your map. Know if your teammates are going to be in a position to back you up. If they aren't, then you need to think about falling back, and you need to think about where you're going to fall back to. Working on your situational awareness in game is going to help you so much as a player, and it's probably one of the most important things that you can do to help improve your gameplay. Anywho, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys, to the newer players or some of the veteran players. If you did like it, why don't you do me a favor, ammo rack the like and subscribe button. If you want to be let know when I drop another video, hit the bell in the top right. And go into the comments section, you guys. Let's have a conversation. I will reply to everybody's comments, so let's get something going in there. Alrighty, boys and gals. I will see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci.